Yeah, good morning. This is Srinivas Rao. See, under ideas of development, we are talking three subtopics. One is about public facilities. Second one is HDI. The third one is schooling regulation. So, if you look at these public facilities, under public facilities, actually development as a development is important for every individual, right? So it is, everybody is trying to get a kind of good development, a kind of position, right? Kind of progress, right? So in this process, see certain things, development in the sense we have taken only income. No, if you take other aspects, how the other states beyond to the are better than the most of the states in India, we have seen that. You mean? It's not only income and other areas also must be looked into. So now how these states, example, earlier we discussed Haryana, even though it has good income, but compared to Himachal Pradesh, it is not able to get better position in health and education. You mean health and education also a part of life, is important aspects in the life. So better health must be there and a better education also must be there. So it's not only the income, but that such things can be seen in many areas. Example, Kerala, which is having a top position in Human Development Index, where health and education and even incomes, everything is good. But compared to Haryana, Punjab, even though their incomes are good, but they are very backward in, or lagging in certain areas like health and education. See, my point is here, how the states responding. Because individual cannot buy everything, cannot buy everything, whatever thing that they require. Example, roads are required, it cannot be laid down by the individual. Or you take a school that is required for a person, but it can be done. Example, most of the students not interested, most of the children not interested to go to school in a particular village. But it can be if any one individual is interested to study, but he cannot establish his own separate school. So my point is here, things can be done, certain things that are to be done by the community with the help of the government. Community and government, both when they are working positively and they are investing money and they are creating certain things which are required to the people, then the position of the person can be enhanced. Education may be developed, health may be developed. Example, you take how this community, if entire community decide to do certain things or establish something, then definitely community will enjoy. So that my point is here, example, if you want to appoint a particular watchman, what we say that security guard in a particular lane, it may be costly when an individual is appointing a security guard for his home. In the lane, all the members are collectively would like to establish a particular, appoint a particular security guard. It will be easier, right? It will be easier for them, a cheapest way of providing things. At the same time, collectively they are establishing school with the help of the government. Even government also, if it is able to participate actively and providing funds required to the community, and the schools can be established and hospitals can be established, you can see that sanitation work, better sanitation work. So that what are public facilities? Facilities that are provided by the government. Government should provide certain facilities. So when government is able to provide certain facilities, so that the position of the individual will be increased. Example, if you look at that, what are public facilities? Example, if you look at that, sanitation. First one is sanitation, will be sanitation, right? Second one is better drinking water, and third one is providing good health. You mean that hospitals, health facilities, hospital areas, and better education, and transportation, right? See, and at the same time electricity, like so. If all things are provided by the government, Definitely it will be, see what to say, easy for the people who are able to enjoy this one. Even housing also important, housing facility, shelter, housing, these are all things are provided by the government. So where governments are wrong, where they are ruling well, where the officials or bureaucrats are not corrupted, where they are having their own commitment towards the health and education and other developmental aspects of the people. So definitely such area will be developed. That is being done, that is being observed in some states like Kerala and even Himachal Pradesh, like even Tamil Nadu. There are states which are really advanced. Goa, you take Goa is also having a better HDI rank. Chandigarh is having better HDI rank. Like these are all certain states. Some states are better, some states not better. So that's why public facilities are also very, very important. So that's why, example, you take a public distribution system, PDS, nothing but ration shops. You can find that if you observe the way how ration shops functioning in the country, actually through ration shops, what are the things required for the people that are being provided. So example, ration shop, vertical rice will be given. Whatever the sugar required there, that will be given, or other so many items will be given under PDS system. But unfortunately, if you look at Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, there we are getting only rice, just only rice we are getting, remaining things will not be there. But whereas it comes to Kerala and Tamil Nadu or take some other state, really, there are a large number of people who are able to enjoy the PDS system well. This point is to be taken. PDS system that they are implementing well and they are providing things for. Recently Kerala government also provided all the things, all the items are being given under PDS system, which are packed and distributed at their houses. So my point is, the government is good, then the government is committed and things will be better, and human development also will be there. Human development is important. Some states are, example, when you look at this, infant mortality rate in Himachal Pradesh is low. But whereas income, even the income is more in Haryana, infant mortality is high. Literacy rate is very, very, when compared to Himachal Pradesh, is low in Haryana. Of course, Bihar are totally at the bottom. Bihar, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, these states, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, these states are at the bottom because they are not responding well. They are not taking care of the people. They are not implementing the programs being introduced. So my point is here, when all the programs are introduced, when all the fund that is allotted for the weaker sections to develop these areas, at that time these are all the funds that are to be reached to the common man. So that the way how it is being spent, that's important. If it is spent well, then automatically the development of the people will be more. So how far the fine grain grain is being given through PDS system. How is whether the grains which are your rice that is given, is it better nice grain or not? If it is given nice grain, so all other items, if these are all items are given through PDS system, definitely the strength or the food that they are taking, maybe better food, maybe the food that gives a kind of nutrients for the people who are backward, unable to purchase in the open market. So they cannot purchase in the open market as they are poor. So that through ration shops, things required for the people must be given, and which are quality grain must be given. Then if you are able to give quality grain, then things will be better. So that my point is here, the development is not only what you say that according to UNDP, according to World Bank, it's not only income, other areas must be looked into. Then only other areas means these are the areas. These areas are better in a particular region. Definitely the people and their health, education and everything will be better. So the human development will be seen. So this is first subtopic. Coming to the, if you look at that human development index, right? Next one, what we call is human development index. See, we have seen human development index, actually which is called what we call this one? What we call human development index. What we call this one? Human development index. If you look at this, earlier World Bank, World Bank has taken income as a criteria. Income as a criteria. Particularly, they have taken per capita income. They have taken per capita income. See, this is per capita income. Particularly, they have taken per capita income US dollars, right? US dollars. Whereas, if you speak about the per capita income, it has its own limitations. It's not correct. We concluded that the per capita income is not complete indicator. It's not a nice indicator or nice aspect to measure the development of the person or the state or the country. So under these circumstances, the new criterion, new methods developed in the world. So many new indicators developed. Among all the indicators, human development index, the best indicator, a nice indicator that we are talking about, the human development index. It's also like income here in the HDI. If you look at HDI, it is another indicator, another criteria to compare the nations or states. It is most important than the criteria taken by World Bank. Criteria taken by World Bank is per capita income in US dollars. But in HDI, compared to this criteria, HDI is far better. How it is far better, that we will see that. First of all, HDI, you mean that human development index, right? Human development index. Actually, it was the idea that was given out by a person from Pakistan, economist from Pakistan, called Mahbub-ul Haq. A person from Pakistan was able to come out with his own idea regarding this, how to measure the development of the person. And again, it was supported by Indian economist, even developed by, called Amartya Sen, a person who got Nobel Prize in economics. Right? 1998, he got Nobel Prize in 1998 for his book called Welfare Economics. See, the book that was written by this man, we call Welfare Economics. So because of that, he got Nobel Prize in 1998. So this man, both of them would like to create a kind of new criteria for measuring the development of the states or countries or persons. So in this scenario, in this contest, that they came out with HDI. Particularly credit goes to Mahbub-ul Haq, and which was developed by Amartya Sen. Later it was studied by the economists in England. So then finally it is finalized as important index, the criteria to measure the developmental position. And afterwards, this HDI was taken up by UNDP. HDI was taken up by UNDP. What is that? United Nations, right? Look at that. United Nations Development Program. United Nations Development Program. So, United Nations Development Program, it's an agency of UNO. So, this agency, I think the name itself enough to understand what work is being done by UNDP. United Nations Development Program. Actually, agency working for the development of the weaker sections, right? So, the HDI which was taken up by UNDP, and through HDI they started publishing the human development ranks of various nations. So, human development ranks, every year that this UNDP publishing since 1990, this UNDP publishing human development ranks. Rank based on what? Based on HDI. Based on HDI. What are things you can see in HDI? If you look at that, it's not one factor. If you look at HDI, there are three factors. First one is income, as usual, what the World Bank is taken. Income which is taken what income? Per capita income. Per capita income is taken, right? Per capita income which is taken in US dollar again. US dollar, right? Look at that. And the second one, health is the factor. Under health, life expectancy is taken. Life expectancy is taken. Under health, life expectancy is taken. And the third one is education. So it is clear. Education. What is that? Under education, they have taken literacy rate. Literacy rate. Look at that. There are three factors taken in this. How many factors are taken here? Three factors are taken. What are the factors? Once I look at that. If you take these factors here, first one is income. Income, what income that is taken in? Income that is taken in US dollar, right? US dollar. So income, what income? Per capita income. What is that? Per capita income. Second one is what is that? Life expectancy. Life expectancy. What is life expectancy? Average length of life. Example, ఒక మనిషి జీవితకాలం ఎంత. Length of life of a person is different from country to country. ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ వన్, ఇఫ్ యూ స్పీక్ ఫస్ట్ వన్, US డాలర్స్లో తీసుకున్నారంటే all the countries calculating their GNP or GDP they are calculating their GNP or national income, nothing but national income, in their currencies. They can calculate national income in their currency. Per capita income, national income, we calculate in rupees. But here, what all the countries can calculate their incomes in their currencies, which are changed into dollar. Dollar is taken here because dollar is an important currency which can purchase things in all the countries equally. This point is important. Dollar, which is having similar value, same value in most of the countries. And it is being accepted by many nations, many people, accepted by many nations and many people. Most of the countries interested to keep dollars as foreign currency reserves, so that this dollar is an important currency in the world, dominating currency in the world. It is dominating in the world. But they don't take example here. Rupee is not taken because rupee and its value is different from country to country, right? But where is the dollar value may be same in all the countries. Is same in all the countries. That point is to be taken. That's why dollar is taken. Second one is life expectancy. How many years of life that is there for a person? కొన్ని దేశాల్లో it may be 66 or 67 in India. If you look at that Indiaలో ఎంతవరకు average length of life is 65, 67 మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది. 65 to 67 మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది. If you take that will be more in Germany, Japan, maybe 70 or 75, maybe in Japan, Germany and all advanced countries. My point is to be. If you look at that some African countries, their life expectancy maybe 50. Length of life will be low. Why it is low? Length of life is low. Why it is low? Because people who are not able to get the proper things, whatever nutritious food that they have to take, they cannot take. Their health is bad. Their other aspects are sanitation, no safe drinking water, no nutrient food. If you look at this South Sudan, Somalia, Uganda, Nigeria, Niger, these are the countries where children cannot get anything. So they cannot grow well, mentally and physically cannot grow well. So that when these kind of facilities not there, how can you expect that the length of life will be more? So that length of life is different from the country. Dani batti will rank is now. Third one here it is taken literacy rate. Literacy rate also different from country to country, right? Example, we are talking about literacy rate in India. According to 2011, it is 74.04%. So this is the literacy rate of India, average literacy rate. But when it comes to Germany, Japan, Norway, Sweden, Finland, it will be close to 100% of the people are illiterate. So automatically these countries, advanced countries, developed countries will get good HDI rank. All the three aspects taken here, one aspect, World Bank taken only one aspect, here three aspects are taken, and each one is given weightage of 33%. 33%, here also 33%, so it was made as 100%, then basing on this, data of all the nations will be taken, so basing on the ranks are being published. Since 1990, Human Development Index, it is what we say that an important, the announcement is being made by UNDP, and if you look at that, the ranks, once look at the ranks, if you look at the ranks, there are some countries having good HDI rank, human development rank. If you look at that, Norway, according to 2019 census, you can write here 2019 census, 2019 data which was announced in 2020, right, by UNDP, right? UNDP announced HDI ranks. If you look at that, Norway, a country having first position, followed by Ireland, followed by Switzerland, followed by Germany. So the way how these countries at the top position, top 5 countries. See, and then coming to least category 2019, the country which is actually 189 countries data was taken, 189 countries data was taken, and the Niger, a country located, you can see that Niger, a country located in South Africa, right? If you look at South Africa, this is the country where we can see Niger got 189th position. If you look at India, Southwest, they are its neighbors. Again, just see 2019 rank, 17th position and 19th position. Just look at that. If you take India, unfortunate speak these things. If you take India, there you can find in 131, and 2018 it is decreased to 129. Now it is again 131. See the position of India. It was able to get only 130 first rank, 131 rank is 131, and it comes to if you take this Sri Lanka, our neighboring country Sri Lanka, once it is 76, now it is 72. That 4 ranks decreased. It was able to decrease 4 ranks. Now it's not 72, it's 71 for present. Coming to the if you take our neighboring country, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, this one is Sri Lanka. If you look at this Myanmar, once look at this Myanmar, once it is 148, now decreased to 147 out of 189. If you look at Bangladesh, once it is 136, now 133. See, once you look at the rank of India, see, it was not able to decrease, right? 133, 136 to 133, and even Nepal, rank of Nepal once 149, now 142. How? 142. See, the rank that is clearly seen, clearly observed that this state, this country. Even Sri Lanka was able to decrease their ranks. These are top rank countries, right? First rank. But our rank is 131. See that why we are lagging behind. But there are statements, there are reports. According to GDP, according to purchasing power parity (PPP), India is really having a 3rd position, and according to GDP, it has 5th largest country in the world. According to purchasing power parity, it is the 3rd largest country in the world. But unfortunately, if you look at the other areas, other aspects of the individual, like health and education, so there we are lagging behind. because income is better, but at the same time health and education and sanitation, all these areas are very very poor. This is about important aspect that we need to discuss. So we must try to government must try to look after the certain areas like health, education, sanitation and transportation. So when transportation is good and people can move easily, whatever job that they would like to do, they can do. So automatically their development will be more. So my point is here, countries which are responding well, countries which are looking after the people, countries which are introducing or concentrating their income in education and health, giving importance for health and education. Example, earlier we discussed, USA is spending around 18% of the income in health, but we are spending only 1% out of the total budget. You see, if these the percentages are low, you mean that the money that we are spending is low, automatically there will be no development. So this point is to be taken. That's why human development, nothing but development in every area, in all the areas. This is one important point. So HDI compared to income, that is taken as criteria, HDI is far better because it has three aspects, three elements. So this is the topic that we discussed today. Tomorrow we'll take another one. Thank you.